Hi friends, today we're going to do my less than 10-minute writing exercise that will improve your writing by expanding your vocabulary. I've selected 3 words for us to play around with. We're going to use each one of these words in a sentence so we can better understand them by putting them into context. I will give you general definitions, but I've also included links below to Merriam-Webster's website where you can find the formal definitions and pronunciations. The 3 words I have selected today for us to play around with our writing are deference, decimate, and bloodthirsty. Deference, decimate, and bloodthirsty. Let's have a little fun with our writing. This is a very quick exercise where we can pick up some new words, or if you're familiar with these words, just kind of play around with them with your writing and see what you come up with a sentence for each one of these words. Let's get started with deference. And deference is a noun, a word that represents a person, place, or a thing, and it means respect given to someone older or in a higher position. Okay. Although he disagreed with his grandfather, he held his tongue in deference. So maybe his grandfather's saying something that he doesn't agree with. Instead of arguing with his grandfather, he is staying silent in deference out of respect for his grandfather. All right, let's move on to decimate. And decimate is just a verb, an action word, and it means to reduce drastically. Okay. Hunting and fishing have decimated the numbers of certain species. I'm sure we're all familiar with this, certain species that go extinct because of too much hunting or fishing or whatever. That is decimate, to reduce drastically. All right, last one, bloodthirsty. Bloodthirsty is an adjective, a word that describes. Let's see if we can come up with bloodthirsty. And bloodthirsty means eager to shed blood. If you haven't come up with, the idea just from the name. Anyway, or just from the word, rather. As a joker and prankster in Catholic school, he thought the bloodthirsty nuns were out to get him. So you can imagine this young guy who does a lot of pranks and does a lot of jokes, which is not what you do in Catholic school. So he thinks these nuns are out to get him because he's trying to have a little fun and they're not having his, being obnoxious or whatever he's up to. Anyway, bloodthirsty. He's describing the nuns as being bloodthirsty, out to get his blood. Anyway, 3 wonderful, interesting words to play around: deference, decimate, and bloodthirsty. Use them in a sentence. Play around with them. If they're unfamiliar words to you, make them part of you so they're accessible to you when you write. If you enjoyed this writing exercise, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and happy writing.